What up, two pets? It's your boy Markel, and I'm back with another video. Now, y'all know when y'all see me in these little raggedy clothes, that means we about to fix something. So today, I just received my package from Bright Lights. So with Bright Lights, let me turn this thing around. There we go. So Bright Lights, it's for the Ford Taurus. It's just a little, it's just a installation kit. So it comes with it to show you guys how to do it. Just going slow so y'all can see. So basically this is the one for my Taurus. You know, this is maybe the 2010 and up or whatever. But we got the instructions, you know, when you get in front of your car. This is how you pop the bezel off in the front. You're 1, 2, then you got 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you just take that off, and then you have basically you jump here. You got 2 screws, one at the top, one at the bottom. Take that out. Then you have to remove the screws from the splash guard on the side. Some people say turn the wheel for whichever side you're doing, and then it basically shows you with the connections and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go out there and try this in a minute. So warning instructions, you already know. Disconnect negative battery, red wire to positive, black wire to negative. Connect wire from control box to passenger side driver. It says it includes a long yellow trigger wire. Then connect the shorter wire from the control box to driver side DRL. Then you know, got a quick little tab here. So if this the fuse box, you know, this would be the one. This will be the light to the driver side. This is the one from the passenger side. So you see the emblem. So it's just giving you a little rundown. The longer wire would come from the passenger side up and connect, and then go to the control box. Smaller one will come from there to the control box, and then you will plug the black to black and red to red. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure I'll find a way to mess it up. Let's take a look inside the box. So I did the fog light package. You know, they sent me something from my Explorer. I'm gonna do a video on that one later because I gotta customize it because I have an aftermarket grill. So with that grill, the lights will not fit on the side like they want it. So we got this. So here's a connector. Everything is nicely packaged. So seems heavy, sturdy. I don't have no cameraman today, so I'm trying to do this with one hand without damaging anything. But you can see, I think it's gonna go this way. So it has the old connector pieces where the old where the old one is. So we got 2 of them. Oh, I already got this one out. That's even better. Let me zoom out a little bit. Up, and then they got it labeled. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can't really see it, but right there it say RH. So that's the right side, that's the left side. Then we got a bunch of wires in here for the connection. Got some zip ties. Turn it sideways. Got some zip ties. Connection box. Then we have the wires. That's the yellow wire they was talking about. Then we have a bunch of little red connectors in there to connect everything together. And it also comes with puddle lights. So we have the puddle lights here. So my puddle lights that I have in there actually say SHO. So I'm gonna install these, but I like the SHO feature for when I'm at the car show. But these are very bright. So we're gonna plug them in just so we can see. And then it comes with It comes with the license plate lights as well, LED. So definitely might put those in. The ones I have is old. It's pretty much the setup. This is what you get when you order the kit. So you get the box. You get the control box with the wires, splines, and connectors. You get the puddle lights, license plate lights, and you get the fog lights for the Ford Taurus SHO. And it comes with a nice instruction manual. So we finna go out there and we finna do it. So let's do it. All right, we took this out the package. So we got that. I'm thinking it's got to be set up this way under the engine. And then this is the driver side wire. Then we have this. You have this one for the passenger side, so it's a lot longer. Connectors come back in there so we won't lose them. Box. Zip ties in the box. Then when we go out there, we're gonna basically pop the trim. Or we gotta pop the hood and then trickle it down. I'm just gonna mock everything up first before I do anything, so check that out. New intake install. Man, this thing was a nightmare. But we got it. So yeah, this piece all the way to the back. You see all them scrapes and scratches on there. That's just not no joke. Then this little noodle piece all the way down there. Got our little baby filter. Got to get a red filter on it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. New engine setup, baby. Number 1. Number 2. Then you got 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the corner. So we just lightly pop, lightly pop. Make sure you don't scratch nothing. Make sure you don't break nothing. And you just walk with it. Just keep going to the end. I think I can use my hand now. I gotta wiggle that because I got my license plate bracket in the way. Should have started on the other side. There we go. I ain't break it. Alright, so that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So that's basically what you're doing, just prying these little tabs out. Just prying, you ain't break nothing. Everything's still pretty. Then we got 1 screw here, and then we got 1 screw there. So we're gonna take that off to release this. Release the fog light. And then everything else has to be from the back. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna turn the wheel and then we're gonna do that and then see what happens. Alright, got the wheel turned. And I grabbed this little 5.5. See if you guys can focus. There we go. 5.5 millimeter for these for the little sides. Make sure you're not on lock like me. I'm gonna take these off. You got 1, 2, and 3 so far from what I see. If I have to do anything else, then I'll jump back on and let you know. But let's go ahead and get these off. Should have had my little drill. I'm gonna take these 3 screws off. Got my flash on so y'all can see in there. I just connected the fog light already. Just right here. So it's just plugged into that. Just like that. So you just disconnect it. And that's the fog light. So basically we're gonna go back to the other side and take the screws off. Oh no, I was about to say smaller than a 5. It's So we got this one to take off, and then this one. I gotta get my extension for that one. That's one. Put it in our little pile. Yeah, definitely gotta get my extension real quick, so I'll be right back. All right, take the screw off, then you want to give it a little push. We got a little tab stuck here. There we go. So now that's out. So you know I already disconnected it. Make sure you disconnect first, because if not, then it's just gonna be hanging on the wire. So you want to pull it out, and there you go. So that's the old one. So grab the new one. All right, so we got this one. So it say LH right there. So left side with the left side, just comparing them together. So y'all can see. Then we have this. Took the connector off. So my connector doesn't fit that. Factory connector doesn't fit it. So that's where this guy comes in. So we got that. So I'm gonna set it up to the top and then just have it trickle down, I guess. So you got to remember, just for reference, you're gonna do it like that, because the longer side is gonna have to come all the way over here. So we're gonna wire that like that. So I'll probably put this thing somewhere towards the middle. Alright, just for references, I'm gonna put it right there for now. But that's how it's supposed to look. Got the longer wire going to the right. It's gonna come down to the fog light. Then this one is gonna be basically, I'm gonna route it going this way on the side of the fuse box, like I have the power adapter for my Knight Rider lights, right? That'd be up in there. So I'm gonna have that basically coming down the same way, going down straight to the fog light. So I checked back in. It clearly says that the LH and RH markings on the Clear DL lens are mistakenly labeled. Please mount each on the opposite side. So happy I seen that before I got anything locked in. That's why it's always good to mock stuff up first before you go ahead and install. Don't just be so eager to install it to get it over with. Always mock it up, see how everything fits, and then, you know, loosen everything or tighten everything up. But luckily I came back to the instructions and read it. So that's something y'all want to make sure we get right. So the LH is basically on the right side and the RH is on the left side. So we'll just go ahead and switch those. No mistakes, right? All right, so we got this one set in. Nice and clean, nice and tight. Put the old screws back. So I got the wire hanging out. So we're just gonna set this one up in here. And then turn the light on. Alright. So don't mind the camera. But you see the connector, it goes right into that little spot. It's tight. But the original connector goes into this little dummy hole right there. I can't see, but it only goes one way. As soon as I find which way that is. So it goes. Set that down real quick. You can't really see, but we got it running through there, running through the back. We got it connected here. I'm just tucking it to the side for now, but it's running there all the way down to the bottom. I'm gonna go do the other side. I'm gonna pop that out and then run the other side. I'm gonna put the cover back on, because this side is all snugged and secured. So you basically just line it up and then shit just go right in. Make sure you got all the tabs lined up. Push. Alright, there we go. Don't be scared to put little elbows in it. Alright, cool. Now, that's pretty much how it looks when it's done. Brand new fog lights. So like I said, I put the dummy one in for the factory, factory connector. Goes into the dummy. And then I ran it up to the side along the fuse box, and it sits here. I just have it tucked. I just got it tucked behind there. We're gonna do the wires later. I'll probably mount this like maybe here, or probably just sit it in like that. We'll figure that out. But I'm gonna do the other side, just get it connected, and then we're gonna get to the wiring. That's tight. That's tight. Third one. Remember, it's just the same process as the driver's side. So this is all buttoned up. Fog light is in. Everything is fastened up. Put the cover back on. So I pulled it up. I pulled it up through here, went around there, went behind there. There we go. Went behind here. I have the connector right there, so y'all can see it. Yeah, it's fighting me, but that's what you want, because if it fight me to come out, that means it's not going to slip out. I got the connector there, so let's put that back down there. So this is the way I'm going to route mine. Behind there, going behind here. I don't have the factory hood, so I don't have that, but you can run yours how you want. So it's going this way, going along there. We're just going to follow the line. I got it tucked behind there, all the way to the box. All the way to the box. So what you do next, as per the directions, you come in here and that first little socket, or the first little hole, which would be right there, you'll pull out the turn signal light. I think that's the right spot. So this is mine. It's upgraded, so yours may not look like that, but if you upgraded yours, that's how it'll look. And you want to look for this last wire right there. I don't have nobody to hold the camera for me, or I can't really zoom in right now, and I definitely can't fit my hand in here. I got so much stuff going on. But this the last wire right there near the curve. So we're gonna pull this piece down to access it a little more. So with the one near the curve, then we're gonna use our red splice kit. It's tangled up. We're gonna use our red splice kit to splice into it, and we're gonna add the yellow wire to it. So we're gonna connect that. So I check back in once I do that. And just so you guys know, I'm also gonna run the yellow wire all the way down here. Make sure you have it set the way you want it before you splice it, because once it's gonna be hard to pull it back up once it's done. So you want to make sure you get it secured, make it, run it through wherever you're gonna run it before you splice it. Let that be the last thing you do once everything is set up. So we're gonna do that with with the signal light, and then I'm gonna come over here and do the same thing on that side, and then that's when we're gonna connect everything to the daytime running lights and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna run this. I don't have a camera person right now, so it's gonna be hard to make, to keep everything in focus. But I'll check back in a second. All right, that's what you want it to look like. I'm not gonna say that was easy. That was very freaking hard. But I got it in there, connected to the other one. So we're gonna put it in that hole. I'm putting this hole right here, if you can see that. Yep. We're gonna put it in there, put it in, turn it, lock it, done with it. So I got the yellow wire going behind here, through there. So all that's left is just to put that in and lock it in, and then move to the next step. Y'all see it. All right, man. Just got my ass beat again. We got this one right there. You got the orange wire going to the driver's side. So I got the orange wire. Yeah, I got the orange wire coming through there. I'm gonna tuck it under here, and it's going all the way back there. So now I'm just about to plug this one in, put it in there and turn it, and that'll be locked in. And then we'll be left with the blue wire, red wire, white wire, 2 white wires. But I'll let y'all know what to do. I'm in. So it's the next day. I tried to do it all after work, but didn't have enough time. But basically where I'm at right now is I have everything wired up. The yellow wires you can see over there, everything's plugged in down there. Fog lights are in, locked in tight, splash guards back on tight. So I was left off on the wiring process, which was this one, driver's side. So I got that one in there. Let's see if you can see it down there. So I got that one in. So we have the blue here, which is a courtesy light. So I guess the fog lights will dim, because with these cars, if it detects another car, the lights are dim from being bright to regular. I might not put that on, but if you wanted to put this one on, it basically would go right down here to the, it'll go down to after, oh no, not after, it'll go under the headlights. It's a switch, the harness for the headlights. You just plug that out, and then you'll put it in the right slot. You'll connect it with the right slot wire that's already on there. So we're not gonna probably not do this one, because I got way too much stuff in the way. I have to remove all this just to basically get under there. I might save that for later. But we have the fuse piece here, which you'll take the fuse out of here. So it's specifically for your car. So for this car, we have fuse number 90 or 92. That's the one I'm gonna take out. So you'll basically take out the fuse, and then you'll put it in this little spot, in that little spot there. You'll put it in that little spot, and then you'll plug this into the location that you took that one out of. Then what's left? I think the white wire is the courtesy wire. Let's check. Always make sure your battery your negative is disconnected. Okay, so the white one is the dimming trigger wire. So that won't be going to the driver's side harness. But we're not gonna do that one. But if you guys wanted to do it, that's basically what you'll do. You'll just, it's a plug right under the headlight. You'll just counterclockwise pull it out, and then it'll be I think either 5 or 6, or maybe 8. 5, 6, 8. It'll be a bunch of holes, but the one to the top right is the one you'll basically turn it around and follow the wire, and then you'll just basically self-tap that one in with the thing, and you just plug it back in. So that's for the white wire, which is this one. So I'm just gonna have this one sitting up here. But the blue wire, this wire is basically for connect the blue courtesy light trigger wire to the center, the driver's side turn signal. So we got to pull the turn signal back out, and then now the middle wire is going to be getting spliced and connected with the blue. So we finna do that and then plug that one back in. And afterwards, then we just have to put the fuse in. We just have to put the fuse in, number 92 or 90. And then you'll plug the red, and then I got this running under here. but the negative wire with the negative once I put that back on there. And then we'll test it out and see how it looks and see, you know, eventually I'll come back and maybe put the white one on for dimming lights, but I don't really drive this car much, so we'll do that. Let's see, I can see fog light shot. Just a thumbnail right there. And then we'll move to the puddle lights, which is under there. So let me turn the flash off. This right here, you basically will get two things and twist it. This will fall out. And you'll have two connectors. You'll unplug. And you'll plug the two connectors into it and put it back in. We'll do that later too. Alright, so we got the fuse box up. This says number 92. You guys can look at your thing. Make sure you get the diagram right. So I have, let me double check. Just double checking real quick. Get that to focus. So it says 92. So my 92 is right there. So we in this section here. So we're gonna take that off, and then we're gonna put it inside here. Then we're gonna plug this right into the spot that one got taken out of. So I loosened it up a little bit. Still don't have a cameraman yet, so bear with me. Alright, got that out. Fighting to get in there. Put a little pressure on it. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I can do it. It's just a little fight, but we got it. And we just plug that back where it goes. That's that. Then basically we're gonna connect the battery back, connect the little tabs to the battery, and then we're gonna test. Bunch of rainstorms, and as you can see it's coming right back, so I figured I'll try to do an update video real quick. So this is the lights on, right? We got these in there, right there, bright. So that's pretty much it. Car is not on, so when you open the door, it's like the parking feature, so it stays on until a couple minutes, and then it's gonna go off. So I hope you guys like the video. Make sure you check out Bright Light. Get you a package for your car. And like I said, it's dirty right now. It's raining. Got hit with a lot of rain. I'm in the rain right now, so check these guys out, man. Get your ride good. All right, peace.